When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit!
Subscribe or give me your face.
What's up, guys? It's Larry Higgins here, and man, it's weird to review anything without a accent. Anyway, today this is going to be the first review of the Lego week, so yeah, that's gonna be good. So today I decided, hey, why not do one of my favorite Lego sets I've ever built, due to the fact that just the ride I had to do to get this thing was extreme. It's related to my favorite movie of all time, the Back to the Future DeLorean. So yeah, here's the box. This is a box. This is whenever when Kuso was around. Now it's Lego Ideas. So yeah, it's the same thing. I was glad to find this that one day. I broke something. I'll fix that later. Inside there's an instruction and of course all that stuff. This set includes one of these, and I'm glad it does. We'll need that. Quick little thing. Here's the instruction booklet, and it's a very nice hardcover. Very nice hardcover. So let's just move this out of the side. And it's some nice. It's not only instructions, but it does actually have like. And of course the pieces. It tells you about who made the set, who designed it. And these people are cool people. In the front is a little thing about the Back to the Future, just Back to the Future in general. Both in English and I do believe Spanish, yes. Like the car, Michael J. Fox Foundation, and some highlights. And then of course the instructions begin. So back to what I was saying. I decided to do the Back to the Future DeLorean first because I just love Back to the Future. And okay, so that's the reason. That is one problem I have with this set. It kind of breaks a lot. It's not that sturdy of a set. I mean, I'll go into more detail because I'm not reviewing this first. I'm reviewing the minifigures it comes with first. So let's go do that. So the two minifigures you get with this set is Doc Brown and Marty McFly. So hooray for that! Let's talk a bit about Doc first. He's Doc, and I love every little bit of detail in this little figure right here because you can see the Hawaiian shirt that's behind his hazard suit. You can see the stopwatch, and I can't remember what that is other than the pin. Doc's face is pretty much accurate to what a Lego figure would be. Whenever I review Ghostbusters sometime this week, you'll notice that, yeah, they've actually done some really good jobs at making these accurate looking to what they're supposed to be. The hair is weird. It's a Dracula hair, apparently. Oh well. You take that, and he does have a double face, and Great Scott! They had to add that face. They just had to, I mean. What's Doc Brown without saying, Great Scott! And have that mean face. So yeah, there's Doc Brown. Yeah, there's that. Next up's Marty McFly. And yeah, pretty dang close to what a Lego version of Marty McFly would look like. I mean, yeah. There's the, what's the word? I was going to say life preserver. There's the jacket. There's the red shirt. There's the plaid shirt. There's the blue jeans jacket. That's what the blue arms are there for. And the printing's on the back, so I'm glad about that. That's another thing. It does have a hazmat suit, and it does have, like, wrinkles. The pants are, well, pants. The hair's pretty, just the basics. His face looks good, and then there's a double face, and he's Doc! Sorry, my impression is not that great right now. Anyway, there's been a lot of talk about, you know, he has an accessory. It's a skateboard. A lot of people have problems with this because they kept on saying, "Oh, it's supposed to be the hoverboard. Why didn't they just include a hoverboard?" You dumb shits. Marty McFly was a skater before the hoverboard. He didn't just like, "Hey, that looks interesting. I'm gonna ride it." No, he had a skateboard in the first movie. I know. I watched that movie like 7 times now. That's such a good movie. Anyway, so that's the 2 minifigures. There is no accessory for Doc Brown, but with some extra pieces you can wire that's in the box, plus also if you find one of those radio things, you can make your own little remote control for the car. Speaking of which, let's go to the car. Where did I just lose the remote? Goodness gracious, that just looks gorgeous. For what it is. Here is the Back to the Future DeLorean. It's just everything I ever wanted in a Lego. So, yeah. That's one of the main gimmicks of this mode right here. You can flip all the tires. Though this is for more along the lines of the second movie, because this thing comes with 3 sets. Well, not 3 sets. 3 modes that you can build yourself. You can't build 3 DeLoreans. I have literally thought about buying 3 of them, but one's enough right now. But, yeah, you can... If you have the money and you can know where they're at, I know that there's a couple up in Nashville along with some other stuff, you can make all 3 without breaking this one. You don't actually break it, but whatever. For what it is, but like this is the only gimmick in this mode right now. This is supposed to be for the second movie, but hey, do you really want to disassemble this whole thing back down here and then reassemble it just so you can do this to another one? I can understand why they did that. So, yeah. This is very blocky. In fact, like, I've seen the prototypes, what was submitted to Lego Cuso. And, yeah, well, a lot of the sets that are submitted to the Lego Ideas do get altered. I mean, like, the Ghostbuster set, I'll talk about a bit whenever that review comes out. But for right now, I do love this set. And it does look really cool. When I saw pictures of it, I'm like, you know, they tried their best. And whenever I got this... It's still the same. They tried their best. Some things to be cautious about this. These things right here, the tubes, are going to be the bane of your existence because they're annoying as shit. Same with these doors. Because they do retain the old DeLorean, you know, open there. Though, they're not that secure. They're only by 1 Lego stud. And it's hard to shut them and make it look streamlined. And that's another thing. If you keep turning this, the wheels will go in. These things will just literally just come off half the time. And they're just hard to get in. But for other things, this set looks really nice. And just the most detailed that what they put in this is really cool. My only complaint about this is that the white bumper. I don't get it. Oh, wait, I'm not... Ooh. I just realized, just for that little skit in the beginning, I forgot to... I did that before starting this review, so I forgot to put these back on. These also will get annoying sometimes, but, you know, eh. So, there's some printed bricks, and I'm glad, because I hate putting on stickers. I just hate stickers. The coolest one to me, well, second coolest, is the out-of-time license plate, which I own. I actually have an out-of-time license plate, so that's pretty cool. You can open this up, and inside there's a steering wheel and the flux capacitor. You can only fit 1 minifigure in here. And unfortunately, I've tried putting an Iron Man and a Homer Simpson in there, and it does not work. However, you can put Doc in there. I wouldn't recommend putting him right next to the steering wheel because of how the door is, but you can put him right there. So yeah. Anyway, inside there is there's the circuits. Though it is mostly covered up by the wheel, and apparently that is actually how you're supposed to build it. You can't build it there. Oh well. There is there's the time circuits, and that's pretty cool. They come the date at the bottom. October 26, 1985 is the night that Marty and them went back in time. Well, the night, you know, you get what I'm saying. And the 128 of 1958, a lot of people actually are starting to question that because they were like, well, I don't get it. They went back like November 5th of 1955. It's not right. Well, what you guys don't know is that's actually the day the Lego brick was patented. So, you know what? Though it's not, I really like whatever they just added there. So, yeah. And my favorite printed brick, I'm just going to take it out, is the flux capacitor. Now, this is the reason why it's my favorite. I learned that I actually have not a rare one, but a special one. For you see, let me zoom in. They misspelled shield. Child. Apparently, from what I learned, this was actually an error on the first runs of the DeLoreans. And of course, their second run, they spelled it right. Well, from what I've learned, which is kind of weird for me, because I got mine in November, and these sets come out in August or September, either one. And I got this in November in a store. I thought they would be fixed. Oh well. Also, another little bit of detail that I think is really cool is they added the plutonium thing. I don't know what it's called, but that's where you put plutonium in the movie. So yeah, little side mirrors, rear, all that. So yeah, that is the first movie DeLorean. I'm not going to show you how you can do the second one, but let's go to the second movie DeLorean thing, because why not? Alright, so what did I add here? I mean, it kind of looks the same. But that's where you're wrong, for you see, it is hovering. 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 Yeah, you get these pieces, and you slide down the wheels. I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oops. Those also get it. These are also annoyances. And you get a Mr. Fusion reactor. And you also get a different license plate, which I actually really like. If I got a second vehicle ever, this is going to go on this. It's going to go on there. But I love my out-of-time license plate for right now. So yeah, there's not a lot more that's been added here, and I really don't know what else to say. But other than, well, there you go. And this is where the wheels come in. So yeah. In fact, you can still just take the clear things out and just drive the DeLorean. Then you have that and that. Something I will admit, there's been actually a bit of controversy with this thing too. A lot of people also do not like how the Mr. Fusion was done. A lot of people thought, well, that's stupid. And I can see why they can. But, as hard as they tried with getting this figure out, this doesn't bug me. In fact, I've actually seen some people actually try to sell literally a white brick and a clear brick and then like a little clear slab and print out a little Mr. Fusion label just so you can have that. It's kind of weird, and I think it was for $20 on eBay, which is ridiculous as hell. But anyway, so yeah. I like it. I don't care about it. I mean, like, it might be a bit too high up, but you can always just... Oh, oops. You can always just, do that. I don't see a big problem. So anyway, yeah, I really like this one. It's a nice little version of the Back to the Future 2 DeLorean. So now there's a third movie. So I guess I'll fix that one up too. That's actually the most involved one of them all. So, let's go. And here we have the third movie DeLorean. All you really do is change the wheels and take one of these pieces out right here, and you build this, and bing, bada bing. You still have to keep these and this on. Yeah, it's a living. So yeah, the difference, real main difference, other than that, is that the rims are red now, and they're just repaints of these. And literally, these are how I display them in like the first movie mode. I display this as the first movie. I display it like that, but whenever I have like the red wheels is because of this, because those remind me more about train wheels than that, because that's literally what happens with these, is that they get on train rails. And unfortunately, though I've tried, no, you cannot put these on train rails, like Lego train rails, because literally if you take the tires off, it's just too small. It's too short. However, you could probably just put them on regular train wheels as tires, but that's not fun now, is it? So yeah, these are pretty much, I don't really like doing this mode a lot because you have to take the wheel assembly off. And that might sound okay, and I'm just nagging. Most of the time it does that, and it's just annoying. And then plus also you take the tires off. And so, yeah, I like it, but it's just my least favorite. Not my least favorite, just, okay, yeah, it's my least favorite of the modes. But, you know, it's just, I just don't, I don't know, it's just something. So, yeah. The third movie mode. So now I'm gonna just do what I usually do in all other reviews and say my overall review. So overall, would I highly recommend this set? Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Still, here's the thing. I got this because I'm a really humongous fan of Back to the Future. Like I said, it's my favorite movie of all time, and yeah. So I had to get this. I love Lego. Had to get it. So, yeah. Would I recommend it to other people? If you're a really big Back to the Future fan, get it. If you're a Lego fan, it was a nice build. Though I built it at like 12 o'clock in the morning. It was still a cool build. Yeah. Back to the Future. But, and yeah, it was $35, and that was well worth this price. It's more along the lines of a collector's item, so it's really nothing to really play around with. I mean, you could. I mean, the box says it's for 10-year-olds and up. But you know what? That's just a suggestion. I mean, like, it's a fun build, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know what? Screw it. I don't have no doubts. I have no problems with this set. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. Everybody go get it. Go get it now, 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 now. Anyway, now that I've gotten your attention, thank you for tuning in the first day of Lego Review Week. What are we going to review tomorrow? Who knows? Anyway, take care, kids. I got to go. I don't know why I did this. I guess I got to go. Bye.